Meet Mrs. Bailey. Mrs. Bailey is a teacher that wants to provide more for her students, but she doesn't have the funds that she needs. So, she goes online to find different fundraisers. Some of them do work, but they still don't help her meet her goal, and they cause more of a headache for her and her students. That is until she stumbled along my free fundraiser called Caring Caricatures, and here's how it works. Mrs. Bailey and the students in her organization go out and find people that want to be drawn as cartoons. There are 4 packages that the customer can choose from, and once the customer chooses which package they want, they mark their choice, upload and enter in their personal information, and they give their payment. This information and payment is what you will provide to me to get started on each individual caricature. The information that I will need is their first and last name, email address, home address, the package that they chose, as well as any add-ons, and if they have one, a link to their Facebook or social media account for the picture that I would draw. I draw each order at my animation studio, and I send the digital copy of the drawing to the customer's email address. Customers will choose the option if they want to receive a hard paper copy of their caricature or not. I print off all completed caricatures weekly on 11x17 gloss paper, with each one signed and embossed with my logo. Those hard copies will be given back to you to distribute to your customers, or they can come to your school to pick them up. But wait just 1 minute. How does Mrs. Bailey and her students make profit, you ask? Well, see, Mrs. Bailey and her students receive 20% profit for every caricature that is sold within a month. If they exceed 100 paid requests in a month, they begin receiving 30% profit for their additional hard work. Now, that's not too bad. Here is an example of how this could all work out for Mrs. Bailey and her class. Let's say that her student group was 23 students strong, and each student ended up selling 5 caricature packages for $40. That's 115 packages sold by the group alone, which totals out to be $4,600. Now, let's look at that again. Since there were 115 packages sold, Mrs. Bailey makes 20% profit for the first 100, but she starts making 30% for the remaining 15. This means that her class would have made $980, and they did not have to spend a dime of their own money. No upfront money means more is kept in your pocket, while the more you sell, the more money you make. Oh, and psst, Mrs. Bailey, this example used the minimum package option, so you still have more earning potential to make here. Now, there is no goal too difficult to achieve. After all, who doesn't want to be drawn as a character? So how about it? Are you ready to start making money for your group like Mrs. Bailey? Put the fun back in fundraiser and contact me. Don't forget to ask me how your fundraiser could help raise money for educational videos. Email me at kwenela.aokinks@gmail.com and call or text me at 205-352-5824.